It's Mike. Sorry I haven't posted in the last few days, but just been a little busy. But we're looking at day 14, day 15. Today is actually day 16, but there's been some changes. So gonna go over all that stuff with you. Good stuff. It's good stuff. It's not bad changes. But what I'm gonna do is I had changed a few things around. I spoke with a couple of trainers at my gym. With doing the workouts that I was doing, like I said, I started, I was overweight and stuff, and we had the blood pressure issues. But I wasn't morbidly obese. I didn't have tons of serious health issues like Joe did, or a severity, not tons of them, just the severity of the illness that he had or Phil had in the video. I just wanted to lose some weight. I put on muscle pretty easy, getting back into that. So my whole thing was trying to do the 30 in 30 days. Now, I know I could have done it, and it's not an excuse, but after speaking with my trainer, I feel that with how I'm working out in the gym and what I'm doing now, I just wasn't intaking enough calories. And I was putting out a lot of effort and not taking in really much nutrition. So what I did is I went ahead and just wrapped up 15 days, and I lost 19 pounds in 15 days. So almost 20 pounds in 15 days by just doing the juicing. Probably one of the best things I've done was watching that documentary, because like Joe said, it sets you up to continue that in your lifestyle, which I needed that. So it was a jump start in my lifestyle to switch over to more vegetables. Not that I didn't eat enough of vegetables, but more vegetables, juicing, having the micronutrient meals and the macronutrient meals, which what I had planned was to go ahead, and I'm working on it today, is 2 days a week, like he said, of a macro, or that pyramid that they had in the documentary, the food pyramid. 2 days a week of macronutrients. If I crave a piece of steak, if I crave, not going out there getting hamburgers from McDonald's, not going out there getting fast food, but still cooking healthy, but having, say, a nice lean piece of steak with some vegetables on the side, not seasoned with, cheeses and sauces. But those things 2 days a week. Like I said, on his, I forgot the name of it, but in the movie, it has the documentary, it has the food pyramid where it says the food pyramid where it says that, having those two macro meals that Joe talked about. Again, when he was sitting down with those guys in the documentary, I think it was the son, the father, and the grandfather, about how you can just replace two meals, having that twice could put 5, 10, 15 years on your life. So what I decided to do is I'm going to still keep track with this. And again, this is not me giving up by all means. And like I said in the documentary, going 30 or 60 is something that, people that have serious problems, serious health issues. So with that being said, if you guys are doing that, please keep it up. Don't let this, it had nothing to do with me being hungry. It had nothing to do with me being lazy, being anything like that. Even telling my doctor I've been on it for 15 days is actually pretty impressive. Oh, I'm sorry. It was 14 days, because Monday to Monday it was 14 days and 19 pounds. So yesterday was actually day 14. So it was 19 pounds in 2 weeks, basically. So I'm ecstatic about that. But more than the weight loss, I'm ecstatic about how I can now implement all this into what I'm trying to do to eat healthier daily. Again, I was working out really, really hard, and probably too much for what I was intaking with such less calories I was having. So still doing the water, still doing the juice, but I'm going to explain, give me 1 second. I'm going to explain exactly what I'm doing. So sorry about that. So my plan is, and again, I'm going to write that up today. My plan is to do 2 days a week of the macro foods, 3 days a week of micro, and then 2 days a week of just straight juicing during the day. I might switch it to 2 days of macro or micro, 2 days of macro, and 3 days of juicing. But we'll decide what that is. but I'm excited about what has happened in 15 days. I'm excited about the new found information that I got from doing research, from seeing the documentary. Again, I feel great about this. I'm happy about this. It's not, like I said, I want to reiterate and reiterate. It's not that I couldn't do it because, again, going 14 days with just juice, I think the next 14 days would have been easy. But with this being said, who knows? I may switch it up and do a week of just juicing in micro. I may in a month switch over to some macro meats and all that stuff, but I haven't gotten there yet. I'm going to sit down and work on that now, and put it all together and find out exactly where I'm at. So again, I was excited. I'm excited about this. I came back from the doctor today, and they already potentially talked about even coming off blood pressure medicine. I do have to go see them back in 3 months. Now this was the one I went to for the physical, for the annual physical, where they noticed my blood pressure, where they referred me over to a cardiologist. Now, what I have, give me 1 second. What I have over here is I showed you this. This is the little chart thing. This is the little chart thing that I have, that blood pressure journal that I've been putting it down. And I told you I would show you the machine that I have. It's called a Rely On. Like I said, you just put it on, press the button, and it's pretty accurate. I was actually pretty satisfied with it. The Omron Series 7 is like 60, 65 bucks or whatever at Walmart. This was only 30 bucks right now. This does what it needs to do. I took my blood pressure with this, and then I went in right to the doctor, and they checked it. So it matched up almost identical to what they had. So I'll give you kind of some of my numbers, and I'm excited to find out that all this working out, this juice, really helped, and it's gonna make me healthy. So I have all the facts right here. So here's the machine I was gonna show you. So basically, again, here's the form. You look at, I'll just go through 3 sets. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 things that I wrote down here, 9 blood pressure. The first one was 525 at 12 p.m. So it's basically right when I woke up. Since I worked night, I woke up. I got up around 12 p.m. Took it right when I got out. I got up. I was 128 over 88. Heart rate is 77. At 12 o'clock p.m., I took another one, 128 over 80, and 80 heart rate. So I mean, it fluctuated a little bit, but that's natural. At 7 p.m., when I was calm, starting to get ready for work, I was 133 over 88, pulse at 79. Then at 7 a.m., right when I got home from work, before I went to bed, I was 129 over 84. Then at 2 p.m. that day, 128 over 88. Then the next day, I was 5 a.m. I checked myself when I woke up. I was 121 over 78, pulse rate 78. 3 p.m. on the 27th, I was 124 over 82, pulse rate 78. 5:27, which was last night at 11 p.m. Before I went to bed, I was laying in bed for about 5 minutes. Then I checked it, 125 over 82. And this morning before I went into the doctor's office, I was at 117 over 77, pulse rate 75. I then went in the office. They had I think they were at 121, 117 over 77 at 7 a.m. And then I was 121 over 80 at 10 p.m. I'm sorry, at 8 a.m., so an hour later. So it went up just a tiny bit just because I was walking around moving, getting into my car, walking to their front door. Again, that little, having that put on there, it's that white coat syndrome, probably went up a little bit. It's always going to do that with me. So that's great. I mean, my numbers were off the chart, 168 over 98, 155 over 97, 156 over 96. The first time when I went to the cardiologist last week, 148 over 98 on my right side, 138 over 88 on my right side, 148 over 98 on my left side. So it has went down. All the measurements, all these blood pressure numbers were done on my left side, where the higher side was. So I didn't take the low side of the right. I didn't check that. I just stuck to my left side. So I'm excited. I think that doing it for the 15 days or the 14 days has just made this so easy to continue this way now that I get to eat some real food. So yesterday I had a very, very nice green salad with just everything green peppers, celery, everything you put in the juice. I just had it, and a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, just a spray of it, just for like a little bit of taste, but nothing insane. I don't ever really pour salad dressing on my salad anyway. I just put a little balsamic or a little just oil and vinegar, or just a little oil sprinkled on top, and that's really it. And it tasted really, really good, and I was full from it. And it felt good actually eating something. I mean, it's been 2 weeks. I know, like Joe, it's been 60 days. So, his was a little bit different. But this is going to set me up, I think, for something great. So, if you guys want me to continue posting this, I will, because I do have the EKG. I'm sorry. I do have the stress test coming up, the follow-up coming up. And then in 3 months, they're going to see me again for a blood workup to compare where when I started at day 1 to 3 months later doing all this healthy stuff. And then we'll find out what happens in the numbers. So you'll get to see a real change. So I'm excited. Please, again, don't think, man, this guy gave up. You guys were being really supportive, but I didn't. Like I said, speaking with the doctor, speaking with a couple trainers, putting out the output that I was putting out, I needed a little bit more nutrition. Not that the drink wasn't giving it to me. I just needed just a little bit more. So my plan again was the 30 days. I'm still doing the insanity. I'm still on that. So again, like I said, I'm excited about it. I'm happy that I was even able to get the 15 days in there, 15 or 14 days, whatever, in there. So I'm happy about that. Now, if you guys are doing it, don't stop. Don't stop just because, hey, this guy did 15. So if you get to 15, you're going to stop and do the same thing, to where if you had in your heart that you're going to do 30 or 60 and you got cleared by a doctor, again, I'm always going to mention that. Let a doctor know you're doing this. I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling you what I did. And I know my body. So I already see changes. I already feel changes. Getting comments already about looking a little bit thinner. But I know now I got to step it up a different way. And Joe Cross and this juicer you can see right there is still going to be a huge part in what I'm doing. I would have never done 3 days a week juicing, and now I'm going to do it. So I'm excited about that. So I look forward to keep posting these. I look forward to any questions or comments. Again, you guys keep going. Don't give up. Don't stop. I think flipping the TV, seeing that Dr.Oz show, what was the greatest thing. Going on his website to see the juicing and seeing, just seeing it, I think just helped everything out. Excited about the blood pressure results. And guys, you should really check that. I mean, my blood pressure was really high, but I think, like I said, it was just nerves. It was the middle of the day. I was already running around doing stuff. I was sweating and stuff like that. So my body was already going. This is a good indicator to see where you're at, and have one of these machines for only $30. And again, it's called the Relion, RELION. Now, Omron, I'm sure, is great. I'm sure it's better, but I'm satisfied with this, and it matched up to the results. Like I said, I took an hour, 7 o'clock, and then had the results done at 8 o'clock, or another test done at 8 o'clock in the office, and they were similar. So again, I look forward to hearing from you guys. I'm still going to be posting, every day. I might do it every 2 days, every 3 days, but I'm going to get back on here. Like I said, please keep up with it. I still have to go to doctor's appointments. I still have to go to the stress test. I still have to do all this stuff with my heart, and I'm going to report back to you guys. So again, I appreciate if you guys don't watch any more videos. I appreciate you guys looking at this one. The numbers are down. I'm feeling great. And the great thing about the juice thing is I could see myself doing the cleanse, for 3 days straight. I start eating, then do a cleanse for 3 days, eat micro, do a cleanse for 2 days. This is going to be a huge part now, and how I look at things, and how I go about eating and diet and nutrition. So if I got that much from 15 days and I got that much from watching it, it was all worth it because it's just going to get better. 30 days, 60 days, I didn't want to lose that much weight anyway and get down too small. So what I'm doing with this, I'll get down and lose weight, but it wasn't necessary for me, I believe, to go past it. I think it would have been great if I did. I'm curious to see what I did, but I'm still going to be losing weight. So right now I started at 235. Right now I am at about 216. So that's about 19 pounds, again in 2 weeks. So like I said, it worked, and it wasn't that hard. Even the doctor, when I told her, she said, I promise this is what she said. So after I told her what I was doing, she said, wait, so for 2 weeks you just drank juice? I told her I would do the mean green drink 3 times during the day, nice sized portions. In the morning, the carrot, apple, and ginger to start my morning, and that's all I did. And she was amazed for only 15 days. She was amazed. So I mean, 15 days, to get results like that, I think is great. And like I said, I wasn't hungry. I was a little hungry every now and then, but I wasn't cranky. Didn't change my mood, nothing like that. And I'm not gaining the weight back. And I plan on not gaining the weight back. Now I can do something that I can maintain, but still lose. I still want to lose and still get under 200 pounds, but now I can kind of maintain, go harder in the gym, knowing that, okay, now I'm eating the way I want to eat. And it's, like I said, it's gonna be great, and I'm excited for it. So sorry that this one was long. I really hope you guys still follow. I hope that you guys still check out stuff. My pants are fitting loose. I went to actually a baseball game yesterday, and my pants were kind of falling off me, and it felt great. A couple of shirts that my nieces bought me for Christmas were a little tight on me at first. Now they're loose on me, so it feels great. And now it's just, I call it phase 2. I got 2 weeks of phase 1. Now I'm switching up. We're going in phases. This is phase 2, and there might be phase 3 because it can keep changing. So this is going to be phase 2 week. And like I said, if you're doing it, don't stop. If it's working for you, keep going. But I look forward to continue this. I look forward to talking to you guys. And again, thanks for checking in. Thanks for the comments in the post. And I hope this helps people out there to know that it wasn't that bad for 15 days. The biggest thing out of all this, again, was not so much the weight loss. Even that was great. It was the knowledge and the motivation now that's going to keep me to do this, and the experience and stuff, getting all this knowledge and utilizing it now. And I'm so glad I have a juicer, and I can't wait to continue the new phase. So I'll be in touch with you guys with all my results. Cardiologist stress test, my blood work up in 3 months, but like I said, I'm gonna keep trying to post this and let you guys know what's going on. With Insanity, that's going well. I mean, it's going as it's planned. My wrist and stuff are getting a little better. I'm still at maybe about 90%. I was at about 75, I think, 75 to 80 the first time around Insanity. I'm maybe at like 90% right now, and I'll probably do it one more month to go at 100, meaning one more 60-day increment. So I'm gonna finish this 60. But like I said, it always changes. It always changes because if I could find something better to do, something stronger, something faster, something just, it's a learning experience, and it's fun to learn and do this. So I'm 2 weeks already into the second round of Insanity. I got all my stuff over there in the little drawer. So again, I appreciate it, and thank you guys so much. Sorry it took long to post. Sorry that this is almost 20 minutes long, but I think it's some good information. And like I said, don't stop, because I'm not going to stop just because I'm not doing straight juice. But I will get to you guys as soon as I make out my sheet of what I'm doing. I will get on here and let you know, okay, this is what I decided. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm doing this, like that. That was gonna be like Seinfeld, yada, yada, yada. So thank you guys so much, and we'll be talking soon. So thank you. Have a good one.